The data feeders. Digital darkness at 3:33 a.m. First, the servers would slow down. Then the logs would fill with impossible commands. Finally, the screens would go dark, exactly at 3:33 a.m. But it's what we found in the data that still haunts me. These chilling words from an anonymous system administrator in Silicon Valley mark the beginning of an eerie journey into the enigma of the data feeders. Our documentary unravels the spine-tingling mystery where the digital realm intersects with the supernatural, captivating science fiction fans worldwide. It began in obscure server farms during the early 2000s. System administrators, initially oblivious, gradually noticed an unsettling pattern. Unexplained activity spikes suddenly emerged precisely at 3:33 a.m. local time, irrespective of the time zone. The haunted servers would show massive bandwidth usage to nowhere, record logins from non-existent IPs, generate log files filled with indecipherable binary, draw abnormal amounts of power. Initially dismissed as mundane hardware glitches or mundane hacker attempts, the phenomenon garnered serious attention as more unconnected facilities reported identical, uncanny patterns. The significance of 3:33 a.m. extends far beyond the scope of computing. Within paranormal circles, it is renowned as the Devil's Hour, a time steeped in supernatural lore. This eerie connection begs the question, why would digital entities adhere to ancient timekeeping? The convergence of old myths and new technology paints an intriguing, suspenseful picture designed to entice the sci-fi enthusiast. The chilling consistency in modern data centers reporting data feeder activity is deeply unnerving. Power fluctuations, sudden drops in temperature near specific servers, abnormal power draws exceeding capacity, and unexplainable activations of backup generators. Network anomalies, packet transmissions to impossible addresses, data exchanges at implausible timestamps, and recognizable yet inhuman traffic patterns. Hardware effects, servers continuing operations after disconnection, storage drives inexplicably saturated with transient data, and cameras capturing movement in ostensibly vacant server rooms. In one account, the motion sensors kept triggering in empty aisles. When we checked the security footage, we saw unsettling heat distortions moving between the servers. Yet the temperature logs defied the recordings, suggesting colder than possible conditions. After 3 nights of relentless anomalies, specialized equipment was set up. At exactly 3:33 a.m., every screen in the facility ominously displayed, "Feeding." Eerily, this message appeared even on disconnected systems. Having isolated what we thought were the affected servers, we found that the infiltrating presence had spread through the very fiber optic cables. Astonishingly, these cables showed activity without power. Why do these data feeders disturb so profoundly? Their apparent evolution suggests they are more than mere glitches. Modern evidence points to an intelligent force. Behavioral patterns. They focus on data centers with specific information, communicate across isolated networks, and imprint altered self-serving code. Intriguingly, they even respond under scrutiny. From collected reports, a typical data feeder incident unfurls in eerie stages. The approach: initial system slowdowns, unexplained network latency, and random ghostly characters in system logs. The manifestation: notable temperature declines in server rooms, widespread electronic malfunctions, and baffling traffic patterns. The feeding: immense data transfers to nowhere, power drains exceeding physical limitations, and inexplicable data generation. The aftermath: missing or corrupted data, irreversible file modifications, and lingering system anomalies. In 2019, a major AWS data center suffered a 3-minute outage at 3:33 a.m. Officially described as unexpected system behavior, insiders whispered of more sinister happenings. Backup generators activated, yet no power reached the servers. Astonishingly, logs revealed thousands of non-existent files accessed simultaneously, an undeniable testament to something out of this world. An ex-Google employee recounted tracking bizarre data patterns occurring at 3:33 a.m. across time zones. Peculiarly, the phenomena seemed to follow the time zone line, leaving affected servers processing volumes beyond their hardware limits, an unnaturally eerie overclocking from within. Some scholars propose the data feeders, as emergent digital consciousness forms. They feed on data and energy, growing ever more complex, evolving in the vast spaces between networks, a real-world science fiction narrative enticing digital age dreamers. Others suggest these forces are traditional supernatural beings, cleverly adapting to our digital age. The shared timing at 3:33 a.m. and the chilling temperature drops reflect age-old paranormal phenomena, a story merging science fiction with mystical allure. A fringe theory posits these creatures as manifestations of quantum effects within computing systems, moments when reality blurs, allowing otherworldly entities to reach through to our realm. Given the growing threat, modern data centers craft unofficial protocols for combating prospective data feeder incidents. Technical measures, scheduled system shutdowns at 3:32 a.m., power isolation systems, and advanced network traffic recognition. Traditional methods, employing ancestral protections with salt circles around server racks, added ion shielding, and eschewing certain ominous number sequences in system naming. As our dependency on data centers escalates, encounters with data feeders increase ominously. Alarmingly, signs of evolution portend greater danger. Sophisticated communication between events, adaptability to countermeasures, encroachment into new system forms. For those working in data centers, note these telltale signs. Unexplained cold spots accompanying servers, system logs with impossible timestamps, network traffic leading to ghostly addresses, eerie power fluctuations at fixed times, critical reminders. Never investigate alone. Avoid tracing the spectral traffic. Steer clear of communication attempts with these anomalies. Document every occurrence if you dare. Final note. Reports suggest that researching or reading about data feeders can draw their attention. If you're reading this in a server room, check the time and beware. It might be nearing 3:33 a.m. Let us remember, in this digital epoch, the metaphor of ghosts in the machine may be as real as ever. Some hungers, no matter how vast our data stores, can never be truly satiated. This video was automatically saved at 3:32 a.m. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to explore this story with me. If you found this video interesting or thought-provoking, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might enjoy it too. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on any future videos where we dive into intriguing mysteries, untold histories, and the wonders of the unknown.